Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we're checking out more techs, more archetypes to mix with our Gaia. Now I'm trying Silent Swordsman. The goal is to get away from the skill, the Dragonite's Path, because it's a little restrictive with what you can summon. Once you use the skill, it's like you're having two different duels. You're going to go with either Magical Knights of Dragon, or you're not going to use the skill, and you're going to go with the Silent Swordsman duel. Now, it's better when you just have your Galloping Gaia in your hand ready to go. You don't have to use the skill. Then you can do Gaias, you can do Silent Swordsman. You can even get both out. You can even get a Magical Knight and a Silent Swordsman out. As long as the conditions are right, you have a Galloping Gaia in your hand and your opponent has a monster over 2300 attack. It can all line up and work out. But other than that, it is a little disjointed the way the skill restricts you. So maybe not the best tech. I like it going over Origin. Other than that, it's not many warriors in the deck to get him out either. But he still does pretty well in the current meta right now. Not too crazy. Always needs Silent Sword Slash. You can probably get away with it if you're really just using him to negate spells. But to make him another win con in the deck, you kind of need Silent Sword Slash. And you just toss it to the graveyard and get searches going in certain ways. Bluff it on the field, get it destroyed. Things like that. So, not too crazy about it. It was effective. You just have to have the wherewithal to really know where the duel's going and what you're going to need to do, whether use the skill or rely on your Silent Swordsman. So it's still going to need a little bit more tinkering till I find exactly what Gaia wants to merge with, because there's a lot of just Gaia cards in this, but you could probably still continue to slim it down. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going second. We're using the same sleeve. He's showing Ultimate Dragons at 21 cards. Now we have our Silent Swordsman and an Origin, and we have our Magical Knight, and we have Galloping Gaia, so we don't have to use the skill restricting our summons. Now here our boy's starting with a Blue Eyes. That means he has a monster over 2300. Controls a monster with 2300 more attack. We can normal summon him without tributing. We can search our Dragonfire without restricting our special summons. This is why just having the Galloping Gaia in your hand is so much better. But we get to special summon the Origin, special summon our Silent Swordsman, normal summon the Magical Knight, special summon that Dragonfire from the graveyard, go with our Magical Knight of Dragons. So this is pretty much ideal. We want to start with this as much as possible, and then we finish him for a nice clean lethal with Forbidden Chalice. We used every card in our hand and then some. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Yami Merrick. We're going first on a tiny win streak. No sleever map for our boy. We have our Gaia. Without any skill, without anything like that. We have an Origin and a Silent Sword Slash. So I'm just going to sit on this guy. We're going to bluff our Silent Sword Slash, because that would allow us to search our Silent Swordsman if it's destroyed by something like a Night Beam. Now he's trying to beat Dragon Unity, so it makes sense he would have a lot of back row disruption. Now we top deck another Silent Swords, so we get to actually search the Swordsman, normal summon Origin, and he floodgates the Origin. Boy oh boy. That's not what he wanted, as we tribute the Origin for the Silent Swordsman. Origin brings our boy up to 2600. Then we swing. He did have delays, but he can't end the damage step as we hit him for 2500 with the Silent Sword Slash, hitting him for lethal. Great stuff there. Alright, here we are facing a Human Astral. We're going first, going for a little rank up. We got our Silent Swordsman. We got a Silent Sword Slash. So we're going to normal summon our Magical Knight, special summon the Silent Swordsman, set our Forbidden Chalice, set our Silent Sword Slash, gain 500, he's going to Onomot. We just have to time our Forbidden Chalice properly on a sister and we should be fine. So to normal summon the sister, we'll let him search the Gaga Win. Now he's going for a coat. So to try to use the wind, we'll negate the wind. Now he's trying to use Sister to manipulate the levels. And we say no to Sister with Forbidden Chalice. So So he's really stuck. Now he's gonna try to bolt. Can't bolt. What is sword slash? We're at 3k. Or I think he aimed for sword slash is what it was. So we'll search our swordsman level 7. Why level 7? Because we're just gonna return him with our Dragonized Path. Anyway, then we can do all our searches, do all that stuff. But the boy scoops anyway. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing an Odeon. We're going second. It's using a Merrick Mat, and I think that's a Yubel sleeve. We have 2 Silent Swordsmen. We already have a Gaia though, so we don't particularly have to use the skill, but we are going to use the skill. We throw away one of the Silent Swordsmen. We're going to search our Origin. Then we're going to normal summon the Magical Knight. Go with the Dragonfire. That's the Magical Knight of Dragons. He's hit by Void Trap Hole, but guess what? Let's read Void Trap Hole real quick. When your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 or more attack, negate the effects of one of those monsters with 2,000 or more attack. If you do, destroy it. Remember, if we use Gaia's effect, we have 0 attack. We don't have 2,000 attack, meaning we're not destroyed by Void Trap Hole. So we chained his effect, destroyed a drowning mirror force, making us 0 attack, making us immune to Void Trap Hole, and 2 for 1, guys. We get to hit him with the Forbidden Chalice, he takes the damage, and then scoops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Esparoba. We're going second. No extra deck for our boy over there somehow. He's going to play an Amazona Swordswoman, sets 2 back row. We're going to play Origin. He's going to Floodgate Origin. Always a terrible move, as we bring out our Silent Swordsman right over it. Now we're going to Dragonized Path, now that our boy's already on the field. Reveal our Dragonfire and show a Magical Knight. And we set our Silent Sword Slash because our opponent doesn't have a big enough monster for us to blow that normal summon. And we couldn't normal summon yet anyway. He's trying to use Stromberg. We say no. Now he's trying to Kamikaze Swordswoman. We'll take a bit of damage to not. Then he Kamikazes that boy, and pretty much acknowledging he's lost the duel. Silent Swordsman goes up to 3,500. We search again for a Dark Flare, and then we swing for a nice easy lethal as he knows. No cards in his hand. 1 card in the back row. No delay. Great stuff, guys. So, yeah, you gotta summon your Silent Swordsman first before you bring out your Gaias, before you use your skill, I should say. Eventually, I want to get away from the skill, like I was saying. If we could just start with Galloping Gaias in our hand, that makes the duel go way better. You can bring out multiple swordsmen, you can do whatever you want, really, with no restrictions, so that's ideal. But I mean, the skill is just so good, so it's really hard to escape its shadow for this archetype. Still, lots of tinkering to be done for what's really splashable for this archetype. Let me know what you guys splashed in, and thanks for watching.